We acknowledge the traditional owners of the lands on which these films have been made all over Australia. We acknowledge elders past and present and all First Nation peoples watching us today. Hi everyone, it's time to get in the groove. I'm Carol and welcome to Seniors in the Groove, the best of the Victorian Seniors Festival 2020. We're shining a light on some creative and inspiring talent featured online in the Victorian Seniors Festival 2020. We've got music, song, dance, performances from a diverse range of cultures. Seniors in the Groove, created especially for Victorian seniors. Welcome everyone, I'm Carol and this is your Seniors Festival, Seniors in the Groove, from the comfort of your own home. Have you thought about doing some magic tricks to impress your grandchildren? Or maybe doing some magic with your grandchildren? That could be lots of fun. We have with us today multi-award-winning female magician and mentalist, Cath Jamison. Then we're joined by our Kiwi cousins, Regan Kohu and Nina Katene. And they're going to share with us some music and song which has been passed down from generation to generation. And we're going to learn a bit about the poi dance. Now you most likely have seen women doing the poi dance, but it was originally designed for men to get their wrists going for battle, to prepare them for battle. And now men are taking up the poi again. Now, a lot of people don't know, I'm originally from New Zealand, so I have my own set of pois. But these are special pois. They're LED pois, and they're great to do with your children or your grandchildren at home. Lastly, we're going to take a humorous look back to when we were kids with Swampy. Now here's Tristan doing some magic tricks with Cath.
Ever since I was 12 years old and I got my first Merlin's magic set with the wand included, I knew this day would come. Here I am in the presence of magical greatness. I've shuffled my deck of cards and I'm ready to cast my spell on you all. Look into my eyes, in and around my eyes. Alakazam, it's Cath Jamison. Welcome, Cath, how are you?
Oh, hi Tristan. Sorry, just doing a bit of reading.
What's so special about this book?
Tristan, this was my very first book in magic. I treasure this book. It's called The Boys' Book of Conjuring, which is funny because there wasn't any girls' book of conjuring. It was always girls' book of knitting, girls' book of horse riding, but there was no girls' book of conjuring. It's all boys. So I've had to adapt in the art of magic because everything's catered to the boys. But I like breaking the barriers.
Now, Cath, when did you first start?
Ooh, when I was only 5 years old. I used to make my little pet dog disappear. It was fun. I loved it. I actually dabbled with my first magic kit when I was that age, and then I went to a magic school when I was a bit older.
How have you navigated the many wizards and warlocks that have dominated the industry?
They're fantastic. They're very supportive. And I've got one of my mentors is Raymond Crowe, who's fantastic. So it's all about working together in this field. Ross Givington, true legend, absolute legend, has inspired me as well.
So, Cath, as well as being a magician, you are also a mind reader, but I'm a little terrified.
Is it possible to read somebody's mind? I wrote a word earlier on this card. Do you know the word I wrote?
No.
Oh my God, you're amazing. That's incredible. Okay, Tristan, I want you to think of someone who's close to you, someone who has a deep connection with you. Have you got someone in mind?
Yep.
Great. And what's their name?
Georgina.
Georgina. And what's their relationship to you?
Georgina is my sister.
Your sister. Okay, I want you to have Georgina in your mind and your heart as we do this. All right? Now, we're going to conduct a fun and interactive experiment to find out how good your intuition really is, right? So, we have here ESP cards, which were called the Zener cards back in the 1930s, where they conducted an experiment to test extrasensory perception between people. See, what happened was they had two people in front of each other. A wall came down and then so that they couldn't see each other. And then what happened was one person would focus on a picture and the other one had to guess it. It was incredible. It was just like Ghostbusters with Bill Murray, but without the electric shocks. All right, so we're going to do something similar with you, Tristan. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Oh, by the way, there's an envelope here, so just keep an eye on that as well. All right, now I want you to put your intuition face on. Perfect. All right, now we have here a square, squiggly lines, a star, a plus sign and a circle. All right, now I want you to concentrate. Yeah, that's good. Okay, here we go. Tristan, which of these symbols matches this card? Square, squiggly, star, plus or circle?
The star.
The star. Okay. All right. Are you sure?
Yes.
That's amazing. You're good. All right, let's try another one. Okay, let's see. Let's go with this one. Okay, which one?
The squiggly lines.
Squiggly. Okay, squiggly. Next one.
Circle.
Circle. All right, next.
The square.
Square. And of course, that'll be the plus just there. All right. Now, do you want to keep it as is or do you want to switch?
Can I switch the plus with the square?
Okay, you want to switch the plus with the square.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, this is going to test your intuition. All right. You're going to stay with it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. You got the circle, plus, squiggly, and square. Oh, my God, that's amazing. You're incredible. Oh, my God, nobody has ever got that before. You're a natural. Oh, wait on. The envelope. Won't forget the envelope. Now, I did something very special for you. I placed in this envelope a gift, something that I wrote before the interview. And it was in full view the whole time. Let's see. What was the relationship of the person you were close to?
She was my sister.
Your sister? And what was her name?
Her name is Georgina. No. Oh my goodness me, Kath, I'm so impressed. Look, you must have performed for some amazing people in your past. Let's do some name dropping.
The one that stands out to me is Helen Reddy. I performed in a show with Helen Reddy, Judith Lucy and myself. I'm standing on a stage with legends. I just get inspired by these women that go out there, keep on going, and Helen Reddy is one of them. The other one is Kate Sobrano. She is absolutely incredible what she does.
And now we're going to move on to a very special finale for the Victorian Seniors Festival.
I've got a beautiful memory I want to share with you, Tristan. It's when I had my very first magical experience. It was incredible. Here, I'll show you. It was on this snow-capped mountain that I saw snow for the very first time as a kid. It was incredible. So here I am with my two sisters and my mum, and Dad, well, he was taking the photo. My mum isn't with us anymore, and Dad, well, he's in a home. But it was their unconditional love that taught me the value of family and adventure. Now, it wasn't long ago that my 6-year-old niece Caitlin came to me and said, "Auntie Kath, what's snow all about?" And I said to her, "If you go and get me a paper napkin, I'll show you." Needless to say, she got that napkin really quick. And this is what I made Caitlin. Oh. Okay, Tristan, you ready? Hup. Oh. All right, everyone in Australia. Hup. Good. And Victoria. Hup. Yeah, right. Okay. Yep. She had the same reaction you guys just had. I had to tell her real snowflakes was all different. The real snowflakes was much smaller. But most importantly, that real snowflakes was made of water.
Kath, that is a beautiful, beautiful memory. Thank you so much for the magic here at the Victorian Seniors Festival. Alakazam.
For more information on the Seniors Online Festival or to watch more videos, please visit seniorsonline.vic.gov.au.
Hello, my name is Beck and we're here with the Victorian Seniors Festival, reimagined and in the groove in 2020. We're delighted to be joined by Regan Kohu and Nina Katene. Hello Regan, hi Nina.
Kia ora, Beck.
Kia ora, Beck.
Where are you today?
We are in the comfort of my home.
In New Zealand by chance?
No, we are in Melbourne, Victoria.
And Regan and Nina, can you share with us the reverence and the place of elders throughout Polynesian cultures?
Yeah, well, with our elders, I think they play the most important role in our culture.
Very much.
They very much, they pass down all the songs and the teachings of old. Without them, we'd be lost.
We each have a responsibility to each other, us to them and them also to us. Them to teach us, like Greg said, the ways of old, and for us to uphold those for generations to come.
Can you share with us a little bit about the fantastic cultural group Ngā Ui Wairanga and where you share your culture through that group?
Built on the foundation of the youth. So we were all, the tutorship, we were all quite young, and we just wanted to make a stand as young leaders and help other young leaders come through and stand proud for our culture.
I've learned from a young age, many songs that were passed on through the generations. So we're just trying to keep that alive.
Regan, can you share with us a little bit about poi as an instrument?
Yeah, so the poi was originally used in the heat of battle. The men would, they would make it from harakeke or leaves, which is a type of plant. And they'd put rocks in there to basically train their wrists and make them more supple for battle. There was a time where only the women would use the poi for entertainment, but now it's been widely accepted that the men are getting involved as well. And more notably, our LGBTQI community are getting involved because it kind of comes natural, theatrics and being on stage for a lot of our communities.
Speaking of things from the past, Regan and Nina, can you talk to us a little bit about songs of old and where they live across Polynesian cultures.
Prayers and
Laments.
Are very important. I think the singing came later. It was more contemporary around those times, but now it's a vital part of our culture.
Regan and Nina, can you share with us how this beautiful medley speaks to land, sky and heart?
The first song, Purea Nei, speaks about unleashing your inhibitions out into the world, out into the elements, to the wind, the sky, the sun, and just really freeing yourself so that you can
live your best life.
Yes, pretty much, yeah. And the second song, Whiti Te Mara Mai Te Po, which talks about the moon and how it shines bright, which is a light at night for us to be able to see throughout the darkness.
Who will you meet? Just take a seat, put up your feet as you are.
Oh, doggies! G'day folks, old Swampy here, the teacherly tramp. Today's question comes from Grace. G'day Grace. Grace asks, Dear Swampy, was it really better when we were kids? Oh, golly Grace, getting up to mischief, shoving jam donuts in my mouth, running round in the nude. Then there was me childhood. They were simpler times, weren't they? I remember school holidays, I'd go wandering off to the bush for 3 days, no one would care less. In fact, I think my parents appreciated the break. You'd go to the drive-in with the neighbours' kids, 17 of you in the back of the station wagon, still plenty of room, and you'd get 3 cartoons, a wildlife documentary, 2 features before interval. And talk about indestructible. Well, you'd fall off the monkey bars, break your arm in about 5 places, you'd grow back a new one by lunchtime. But we do tend to look at the past through rose-coloured multifocals, don't we? I mean, things are pretty good now. Medical advances saving lives that would have been lost back then. Improvements in education and social diversity. Communication. Oh, imagine trying to get through the pandemic without the internet or a mobile phone. I mean, how will we take a photo of ourselves doing stuff all, right? You just got to maintain the inner kid. That's right, be a bit naughty, slip the occasional jam donut, run around in the nude, like me. Just make sure no one's got a mobile phone handy when you do that. All right, folks, I'll see you later. Roo-roo, go doggies. Hey, folks, just wanted to say thanks so much for having me and all your questions. Keep them coming. I mean, I don't always have the right answers, but I have some pretty good ones, don't I? See you next time. Take care, stay safe. Go doggies.
Swampy, he's really very clever. Swampy.
We hope you've enjoyed our show with a bit of magic, a bit of culture and a bit of laughing. Keep moving, keep active and keep connected. I'm Carol and this is Seniors in the Groove.